A quick reaction to Real Madrid versus Cadiz.
To witness, we welcome into the show our good friend and colleague Luis Garcia. 10 changes, Luis, but it didn't slow down Real Madrid, certainly not in that second half.
No, not at all. In the moment that you make the rotation and you bring Bellingham and Vinicius Jr., and you could have even rotate even more. But that's the way that Real Madrid does this year. They are so confident when they play at home, and even away they can get results that it doesn't matter who is in front of them or what the players are in both. We've seen it so far for many, many months, and today wasn't different. The first 45 to try to see and check how Cadiz was going to play against you, if they're going to play toe-to-toe, if they're going to be open, if they're going to be close, sitting at the back, low block. They understood what it was, this Cadiz, and in the moment the Cadiz was open up, trying to create something up front or trying to be dangerous, they leave space at the back, and then Real Madrid arrived to scoring goals and, well, getting again the 3 points.
So, first thing first, when I'm recording this video, we already won our La Liga title, 36th La Liga title. That's insane. Now in top 5 league in Europe, we're joined together with Juventus, who has similar league titles. I think both of us has 36 league titles. That's insane. And we'll react on that more in details in later part of this video. But right now, let's focus on this match. This game was, I would say, good. Even in first half, even though we did not score goals, there were a lot of good moments. And I also like the way we played. Despite it was B team, right? We did not play most of our starters. We played good. Only thing was missing at first half was that Cadiz was pressing really high. They were pressing incredibly well. I did not expect that. So as a result, we did not create that many chances as we could because Cadiz did not let us play. One problem in our tactics at first half was that our chance creation or the way we were playing were too narrow. Most of our players were trying to attack from the midfield or from the middle. That was the problem because the way Cadiz was defending, they're so organized. It was impossible to penetrate. So the only way we could attack is using the width. And we did not use the width as much as we needed to in first half. However, going to second half, Carlo fixed it, and as a result, we started playing really well.
Today, we were expecting Arda Güler to show up and show us something extra, apart from last weekend, but it was Brahim Diaz, the one who, I think, that run the show. He was impressive in the first 45, fantastic goal in the second one to get the first goal and lead for Real Madrid, and it was about time that they could score 2, 3, and it could have been 4. If you are Cadiz and you arrive with the need of getting something today, you need to capitalize your chances. And you had quite a few ones and really, really clear. The most important, that one with Sobrino 1v1 with Courtois. If you don't capitalize that and you don't have end product, you can forget about getting anything at the Santiago Bernabeu.
So this match ended 3-0, right? If Joselu would finish some of the chances he got, it would be easily 5-0. That's how we were in second half. I mean, I kind of feel sorry for Cadiz because when you're 2-0 down and Real Madrid has Bellingham coming on, Vinicius coming on, how do you play against that? That's almost impossible. So I have to quickly comment on Brahim goals. Oh my God, that's insane. That's insane. I don't know how that's possible. There are 3 or 4 players in front of him and he had a little space. He had to make that shot just perfect in the top bin, and he just did that. One puzzling question for me for Brahim is that sometimes, like today, if you look at first half, he was just dribbling and dribbling without any purpose, right? Many times, he should have passed instead. And you have this moment, there's no way I can explain his performance. He has some moment, he will do something that he cannot think of. Also, regarding others' performance, as Luis mentioned, that, yeah, he did not have the same amount of influence we expected. However, there was a moment in first half, I think he had 5 players in front of him, and he dribbled through all of them. I think that was a really good moment. However, the reason why he did not have the same influence as, say, in last match, because Cadiz was really compact, and also Arda's positioning wasn't as good as it should be. I mean, he's young. He just needs more game time. He needs to develop playing with other players. So it needs time.
Lots of storylines, Ale, when you look at this Real Madrid 11. Courtois comes back, Militao back in the starting lineup. What should we be most focused on coming out of this game, keeping in mind there is the Champions League on Wednesday?
Honestly, beyond the individual performances, I just want to highlight the mentality of Real Madrid. They're winning this game 2-0 late in the match. It's over, right? Cadiz is not coming back. It's over. La Liga, it's over. And yet you see from Real Madrid across the board, Jude Bellingham, who just came off the bench, sliding challenge here, sliding challenge there. Carvajal, tracking runners back, sliding challenge as well. And they're going all in into this challenge and winning 50-50 duels. And it's not like they're thinking, oh, we have a game on Wednesday. Important, season-defining game on Wednesday. We're thinking about that. No. We're thinking about this in the now, in the moment, and finishing this game out in the manner in which they did. It shows a lot about what Real Madrid is all about. And it's the sort of momentum that they needed going into this match against Bayern Munich. This game is ready. I mean, this team is ready.
So regarding Elliot's point about mentality, he's absolutely right. That the way we were pressing, even after like 90 minutes, 4 minutes extra time, some of the players, they were playing aggressively. That was really good. Here's why. Even though this match is over, right? And we already won a La Liga title, even though the players didn't know at that moment that we won the La Liga title, because there was a match at that moment, like Barca had to lose, which they did later on. But the reason why our players were attacking is that we have a really important game this Wednesday. So they have to keep that sharpness. Only way you can keep the sharpness is playing high intensity, right? Without that intensity in practice, like in real game, it's impossible to apply. A few quick comments about today's match is that, have you seen that Bellingham just came in and he scored a goal? And this is typical goal that we see Bellingham scoring from this season, especially towards the start of our season when he was scoring a lot of goals. This is how he loves to play. If you look at the goal, he's the one who initiated that attack, right? He got the ball, then he delivered a pass to Modric, and Modric had time, right? And when Modric had the ball, Bellingham ran from his original position to the goal-scoring position. And Brahim had a good pass. And Bellingham just did what he loves to do. To be fair, we needed this goal for Bellingham to get his confidence back before going to this match, this important match against Bayern. And the most important point from today's match is that Courtois is back. I mean, he's back, not just back. When I say back, a player is just back from injury. When I say back means he's back on form in top level. Like there were a few moments today, like he had 1-1. Without him, we would concede. Like he's a wow. He shows that he's free to play. One thing I like about Courtois, he's insanely good from playing from the back, which is one of the fundamental core for Carlos' play style. You have to be really good from delivering those passes from the beginning. And second, I like Courtois is that he's really good in set piece or corners. Whenever Courtois is in goalie, I have more confidence on corners that we will not concede because the way he deals with those cross, that's how most goalies should do, honestly. So in terms of team performance, I have no complaint from today. Let's move on to our La Liga title celebration discussion.
I think that's a critical point here when it comes to Carlo Ancelotti and Real Madrid. I have no issues whatsoever, and no doubts really whatsoever, to say that this is the most impressive coaching job that we have seen from Carlo Ancelotti, because he had every built-in excuse to say, I don't know about this season, guys. I don't know. Where are my goals? And Saudi Arabia with Karim Benzema. Where's my goalkeeper? Thibaut Courtois out with an ACL. Where are my center backs? Out with ACL injuries. He had every excuse possible to say, I don't know that we're really going to compete at the highest level this season. And instead of excuses, he got to work. And he shifted players around. And he rotated players around. And he told Tchouaméni, you're going to play center back. I know you don't like it, but you're going to play center back. And Camavinga, you're going to help me out at left back. I know you don't like it, but that's the job we need you to do. And Vinny, stop fighting with this people, that people, and those people over there. Concentrate on the game. And that's how he produces goals. And Jude, just do you. Whatever you're doing in the beginning of the season, we're going to put you in a role. We're going to feature you inside the 18-yard box. And he's scoring goals. There's a lot that happened with Real Madrid that doesn't happen by accident. There are the hands of Carlo Ancelotti everywhere on this team. He has been impressive. His team has been impressive. No question, no doubt that they have been by far, and I mean by far, the most consistent team in La Liga.
Again, so many good points by Elie Moreno. First of all, by far the most consistent team in La Liga. I mean, look at the table. If Real Madrid wins their remaining fixtures, they will have 99 points. That shows that how incredibly they have played well this season, despite there were so many doubts beginning of the season. And there are a lot of doubters for this Madrid team. That include me. Even if you see my prediction video for La Liga, I wasn't confident that we will win La Liga this season because we have so many ACL injuries. Like all of our top players got injured in the backside. Courtois, Militao, Alaba. And then Benzema left. So who will score goals? And there's also a huge moment at the beginning of the season that Mbappe will join or he will not join. Once Mbappe did not join our team, I wasn't hopeful at all. I thought we might not win anything. And I was so wrong because our team, our coach, and the players had different plans. Our coach found a new plan, that diamond formation with Bellingham. That's the game changer for us. In fact, if you look at that prediction video, I was one of those pessimistic. I told in that video that I don't think this will work eventually. And I was so wrong. Again, that beside the point. I'll react to that video once this season is over. What I'm trying to say that our season is so different from the beginning is because the coach, the management, the players, the fans, everyone deserves credit. One thing our team has compared to other team is the unity. Like these players are together. They play as a family. Look at the celebration. Whenever some young players score goals, they celebrate together. They have no selfishness. They're so selfless. They care about each other. That's why we won the La Liga title this season.
There's a goal to be scored. They did so. 3-0. Game, set, match. Warm up the bus. Turn off the lights. Time to go home. Oh no. Time to go to Cibeles.
No. We don't have time for that. Our biggest job is not done yet. We have to wait at least till this Wednesday. Once the job is done this Wednesday, then we can celebrate.
Luis, these images must break your heart with your Barcelona and Atleti ways, no?
To be honest, I mean, it hurts me when I don't see Real Madrid performing well and getting the result. Right now, I enjoy watching them and play today. Once again, they managed to get a good result, but we saw some good football from players that are not used to play every single weekend. And that's something that I like to see. I like to see Brahim Diaz on the field, showing his qualities, his techniques. Ceballos hasn't been involved for quite a long time, and today it was very good into the midfield. So I think that in the end, we have to give credit to Real Madrid, what they've done. Of course, watching them enjoy another trophy, no, it's not the best way of finishing my weekend. But again, I've lived far away enough to the Cibeles, so I cannot hear the beeping and the celebration of the Real Madrid.
Here you go. When one of the top-notch haters of Real Madrid is complimenting Real Madrid, you know that this season was exceptional for Real Madrid. This season is so different compared to any other season because as the points I already made. So anyway, regarding La Liga title, what's my emotion right now? I'm happy, but I'm not celebrating at all. For me, main focus is to win this Wednesday. Once we go to the final in Champions League, then we will think different way. But right now, let's focus on that. Also, another point I have to mention, I like the way today Vini played. Did you see that Rebona pass? Oh my god, if Militao would finish that goal, that would be insane. Also, that pass by Vinicius to Nacho, which Joselu scored, that was also a really good pass, I'd say. Anyway, let me know what did you think about our performance today. Also, let me know how are you celebrating this La Liga victory. Let me know anything about this title.